can you adopt a member of your own family? So that might be a grandchild or niece or nephew.
You can, but there might be reasons why adoption is not necessarily the best order for the child in those circumstances, or the carer. Because adoption breaks the link between a child and their birth parents, it can often create complex and difficult situations. So, for example, a special guardianship order might be a more appropriate order in those circumstances if it was a grandparent, etc., where there are those existing family ties.
And I guess, is all of this necessary? Do you need to get special guardianship, adopt, foster a child in your family, or can they just simply live with you?
You don't need to adopt or to apply for a special guardianship order if you're looking after a child permanently. Being looked after by a family member, which we call kinship care, can be an arrangement that's made between the parents and the relative, and the local authority have no involvement as long as the carer and the parents agree with the arrangement. It's a private arrangement. But if you're going to be caring permanently or very long term for a child, you are going to want to have parental responsibility for them so that you can make those important decisions like the medical treatment or choice of school. So in those circumstances, you might want to have a court order. And there are other options that we haven't talked about. So, for example, what's called a lives with child arrangements order. It used to be called a residence order. Or kinship foster placements, where a child is looked after by the local authority who place the child with a family member. And so it's really looking at people's individual family situations and what's the best option in their particular circumstances that gives the most support, the most legal security.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think a lot of people might have one specific route in their mind, which is the route they want to take, such as adoption. But would you say that the sort of the best thing you could do really is sit down with someone, like yourself, who you're going to appoint, and ask what the best course of action is, and then, based on their specific situation, then the right course can be advised?
Definitely, everybody's family is different, and people often have individual questions as well as the sort of bigger picture questions around parental responsibility. But looking at those support packages and what ongoing support might be available for a family once the order's in place is really important.